Commissioner Beckner is being very direct in his questions, and I'm going to give him a direct answer. First of all, let me just say I'm a conservative. I'm not ashamed of being a conservative. Commissioner Beckner, our beliefs differ on this clearly, and we will be able to work through all sorts of issues, but on this we differ, and you know we differ. I believe that family benefits should be between a husband and a wife. In everyone's personal beliefs, you draw the line somewhere, and that's where I draw the line. You can make numbers work any way you want, but you know, looking at your sheet and trying to do a quick analysis, you talk about all the counties and cities. I understand there's only 5 in 67 counties that have this. I understand there's only 14 cities and hundreds of cities in the state of Florida. So, I mean, you can make numbers, like I said, dance or do anything you want to, but from the standpoint of going back to why I'm not supporting this, I basically am a conservative, and I believe that it should be between married couples benefits, and that's where I'm standing. Thank you.
Okay. Commissioner Beckner, then we need to move on.
No, thank you. Just stepping back a couple to answer Commissioner White's question, and we can provide the documentation. Since domestic partnership benefits were being extended for nearly 20 years, there has not been one documented, recorded case of fraud during that time. It's an issue that statement is typically raised by the opposition, but again, you know, there's no documentation of fraud. And also, as far as defining the plan, that is up to, I mean, you can look at all these different plans and everything's a little bit different. So we have the power to design the plan of how we see fit that would serve our employees and the people of this community. So we have that option. But again, today we're not even at that conversation of how this plan is going to look. And again, we're not even at this position of costs. What we're at this position is, you know, there was a decision made in 2004 to never even discuss this issue again. And I just want to thank Commissioner Norman for his directness and his honesty, because at least he put his position clear. And I got a feeling that perhaps some of the other board members that maybe finances isn't really the real issue, that are more other personal objections. And again, that's their own personal decisions, and I certainly do respect that. I just want to make sure that as a board going forward, that we are not going to be bound and tied by past board decisions that even prevent us from even looking at opportunities. You know, we keep on talking about costs today. We don't even know, we're not even at that stage. We're in the exploration stage. And again, you know, we study issues all the time to see if it's even something feasible to offer. And again, my motion, it wasn't even about studying. It's about making sure that we are not handcuffing future board members, including ourselves, to even exploring any other issues. And from what I understand right now, that's what we're doing. You know, there's an old saying that they say, if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've always gotten. And this board has a reputation of always not being forward thinking and not looking towards the future. It's always about today's, and you know what, we need to be able to balance the needs of today with the needs for tomorrow, and again, change those things as they come along. So again, you know, I respect all of your decisions not to go forward. You know, and again, everybody has their own personal perspective, but please understand that, again, I was elected to put forward issues that I believe would help move this county forward. And that's what I have done, and if it's not the board's pleasure to engage in that, or to consider, or even consider studying any of these issues that, again, could impact our community in a positive direction, you know, that will be the decision that will stand, and I will respect that.
Commissioner Fleeta.